There is a certain website online that seems to serve no purpose. The website is completely black, with nothing to click on. No links, nothing at all. It is said that if you logged on at exactly 2:59 a.m., an image labeled "the most beautiful thing in the world.jpg" will be uploaded, and having seen it, you will vanish, never to be seen again. Some say that the picture contains the portrait of a person, whereas others say the picture is in fact something terrifying. Whatever the case, at exactly 3 a.m., an image will be uploaded that makes you wake up instantly in your bed, as if awoken from a dream. There it goes again. Something definitely moved this time. It was very brief, but out of the corner of your eye you saw something. But wait. All the doors are locked. No pets, and your parents won't get home until 10. So there's no way something moved. It's just your imagination getting the best of you. Sitting alone in your room, the only light emitting from the monitor of your computer. You stare into the darkness for several minutes, just to be sure. Now you feel silly. What were you thinking? Of course there's nothing there. What are you, 6? Go back to what you were doing. 15 minutes later, as you prepare to go to bed, you're in the bathroom. The shower curtains shift. Wait, no, stop spooking yourself. It's just an overactive imagination, filling your head with what isn't really there. You gaze into the mirror at yourself. You say it to yourself slowly and clearly. Imagination. With a sigh, you turn the light off and head towards your room. Laying in bed, you stare at your ceiling, dark and foreboding. Only the motion of a small fan disturbing the calmness of the night. A shadow from the light in the hall shifts. No, no, no. Stop it. It's your imagination, just that. Go to sleep, you dumbass. But then, just when you're about to drift off to sleep, at the phase no one remembers when they wake, you sense something in the darkness. It's your imagination leering down at you with a jagged, macabre smile. A few years ago, a mother and father decided they needed a break, so they wanted to head out for the night on the town. They called their most trusted babysitter. When the babysitter arrived, the 2 children were already fast asleep in bed, so the babysitter just got to sit around and make sure everything was okay with the children. Later that night, the babysitter got bored and went to watch TV, but she couldn't watch it downstairs because they didn't have cable downstairs. So she called them and asked them if she could watch cable in the parents' room. Of course the parents said it was okay, but the babysitter had one final request. She asked if she could cover up the angel statue outside the bedroom window with a blanket or cloth. At the very least, close the blinds because it made her nervous. The phone line was silent for a moment, and the father, who was talking to the babysitter at the time, said, "Take the children and get out of the house. We'll call the police. We don't have an angel statue." The police found all 3 of the house's occupants dead within 3 minutes of the call. No angel statue was ever found. You jolt awake to some noise off in the distance. You look at your red-lettered clock, 3:21. You hear it noise again. Someone's knocking on your door. There's no reason to be afraid, you remind yourself, but you can't imagine any reason why someone would be up this late. You quietly walk over to the door. "Hello?" Knock, knock, knock. "Hello, are you home?" Knock, knock, knock. Please be home. Hello? She mumbles something. I need your help. Knock, knock, knock. You recognize her voice and look out the window. It's your neighbor. She's wearing her pajamas and some shining pendant around her neck. She sees you. Oh! She looks afraid at first and then puts on a worried smile. Can I use your phone? I need to come in. Why can't you use your phone? Mine is broke. She pauses. I think someone's inside my house. You pause for a moment to look at the fear on her face. When you open the door, it slowly dawns on you. Whoever it is isn't inside her house. He's behind her. And what's shining by her neck isn't a pendant. It was a cold and windy night. Karen Ledger was standing on the dock clutching her suitcase and waiting anxiously for a boat to arrive. It was dark and she glanced around nervously. She had the strangest feeling that someone was watching her. All of a sudden she heard a rustling noise in the bushes behind her. When she whirled around, she was shocked to see a man standing there. He was dressed in ragged clothing and he was clutching an axe in his hands. Who are you? She cried. Well, that don't matter, the man replied with a smile. You look good, real good. I bet you taste good too. Karen let out a horrified scream as the man raised the axe above his head. He brought it crashing down with a loud thunk. The razor-sharp blade embedded itself in her skull, killing her instantly. The man was pleased. It was a clean kill. Quickly he grabbed her by the legs and dragged her body into the bushes. He carried her through the trees and back to his cabin, set back in a remote part of the forest. He dumped her in the bathtub, pulled off her clothes, then went out to the shed to fetch his chainsaw. It was messy work, but after a few minutes he had chopped her body into pieces. The man roasted the legs in the oven and made a soup from eyeballs and severed fingers. Then he sat at the table and gobbled down as much as he could eat, savoring the taste of human flesh. Later that night, while he was going through her coat pockets, he found a letter. As soon as he read it, his eyes grew wide and his face went pale. Dear Miss Ledger, your test results came back. We regret to inform you that you have leprosy, and it is contagious. We have arranged for you to be treated at a special isolation clinic. It is located on a remote island off the coast. A boat will meet you at the dock on Friday night at 11 p.m. Please make sure you are there. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you enjoyed what you heard, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But I've been Just Plain Creepy, and I'll catch you in the next video.